Hello and welcome back to Serious About Salvage, another new car. So first of all, sorry about the wind. This car isn't going anywhere for a little bit, you'll see why shortly. So this video has to be done here. So I've been again and bought another vehicle, another bit of an impulse buy really again. I've been watching during this week and missed out on loads at Co-Op, I'll be honest with you, missed out on loads. Prices are a little bit ridiculous at the minute, but then this cropped up. It was on the Cinetech website, but it's actually from ASM in Oxford. I went for it yesterday, got back late last night, so this basically is a first look. I've not even had it running, I've not got in the boot, I've literally not even looked at it. Literally just a quick look round when I was loading it yesterday, and this is our first look. So I think we'll just dive in and I'll show you. Let's show you what I got. Right, so what is it? Well, I'm hoping some of you mini gurus can help me out with this. Now, I know it's an F56 mini. It's got 2 litre petrol, turbo petrol in it. It is a JCW of sorts, but I don't think it's the fully fledged from factory JCW. Now obviously the rear bumper's JCW. For the people that don't know, so JCW is John Cooper Works. It's had the John Cooper Works badge on. Someone's took it off. It's got the John Cooper Works spoiled on the boot lid. For all intents and purposes, this is a John Cooper Works. Now the issue is, this is a very late 14 plate, so a very, very early F56. Now as far as I know, or as far as I could read up, the fully fledged John Cooper Works didn't come out until 15. So I think this is a Cooper S spec'd up to be a John Cooper Works with all the John Cooper Works packages you can buy for these, from factory. Because I've seen quite a few for sale called Cooper S John Cooper Works, and they've either got, well, usually they've just got the bumpers, just so the aero pack. They never have the brakes, which this has, and they never have the interior, which this has. This has got the full John Cooper Works interior in it as well as the brakes. So the only thing it doesn't seem to have, sorry it's windy, that a John Cooper Works has, is these are generally colour coded. I think they have a bit of an aero thing here, and of course the John Cooper Works badge on the engine, which I'm going to presume then that this is the Cooper S engine, that are 200, I think, 200 brake horse, whereas the John Cooper Works were 225 or something. But this has got an aftermarket intercooler on it, so you don't put aftermarket intercoolers on unless you're remapping a car, so I'm guessing this is going to be remapped. Obviously we don't know any of this, but that's what I think. So like I said, it's got the John Cooper Works brakes. They are originals as well, they're not copies. It's got the full John Cooper Works, seats, interior, all of it, front, back, steering wheel, everything. So yeah, the wheels are obviously aftermarket, and I'll be honest, I'm not keen. Alu Works, whatever that is, and by the looks of this one, not very strong either. So in my experience, genuine alloy wheels tend to bend. They don't tend to just shatter like that has. But anyway, so you've probably seen already, this is the damaged side, and it's had a good whack. If it's hit something, well, it's hit a pole or something. There isn't any chassis leg damage. It's hard to tell, but there's no chassis leg damage. Now this aluminium U-shape P-series easily changed, just bolts into the front of the subframe, so that's not an issue. We've popped out our dry shaft, and I don't know if I've got the inner CV joint, but have a look in it in a bit. Bottom control arm has been ripped out the subframe completely and is bent like a banana. Don't know how much of that you can see. So it's going to have a bottom arm. Rack end don't look straight, does it? In a rack end, so that's probably going to need attention. So yeah, I'm excited about this car, really. So like I said, with the aftermarket intercooler, I've checked up and they're £600 them. So I'm hoping, well, might have to get it pressure tested and see. Doesn't look too bad. So yeah, you guys that know about this stuff, what do you think this is? Like I said, it's got the brakes, it's got all the interior, it just hasn't got the badges on the side, or the kick plates, sill covers. So like I said, I'm pretty sure it's a Cooper S that's been spec'd up as much as it can from factory to be a John Cooper Works. So it's got all the screen in the middle, it's got all your power modes, so it's a well spec car. It's even got head-up display up there, heads-up display. So right, now I haven't had this, like I said, I haven't had this car running. It showed it running on the auction sheet, but it didn't show that the gear stick won't move. Now I think I know why, because I have had a little nosy under the bonnet. Let's have another look. Oh, again, sorry for the wind. There's nothing I can do about it. So we've got all this rad pack round the back. It's totally destroyed the inlet manifold, but under there is all your gear linkage on your gearbox. So with all this rammed up against it, it ain't gonna move. So I'm pretty sure that's the issue with that. We've got no inner wing damage, that's just your splash guard. So you know what, this is going to be a very easy fix. It looks far worse than it actually is, this car. So another thing I did spot is this side with the bonnet down. I noticed it on the auction. There's no damage there, so I was kind of thinking that headlight probably was okay, but there was no sign of it with the car. I know, so we're not going to go down that avenue again, but I had a quick look at it. I climbed through and looked in the boot, and lo and behold, I did find a headlight. There's also a load more gubbins in there. I just did that last night before I went home, so I wanted to know. So I think first thing is we'll throw on the boost pack and see if it'll start, and then we can look in the boot, have a play around with it. Well, I suppose first thing is to have a look if there's any coolant in it, because I always get told off for that. Don't run a car with no coolant in it. Cars are perfectly fine for a few minutes with no coolant in, so don't you worry about that. And I don't think there's a drop in it. No, not a whisker should I say. Don't forget, all these auction sites, they start these engines whether they've got coolant or not. Airflow meter's missing. Airbox is missing. Might be in the boot, but I think it's going to be smashed regardless. I think it's definitely going to be smashed. So yeah, okay. So yeah, there's your AirTech Motorsport intercooler. Like I said, I think they're $5.49 them ones. And you don't do that unless you're going to remap a car. It's just a waste of money. So I'm 99% convinced this has been remapped. Right, so okay. I forgot to take the booster home last night. It's almost dead. So I'm hoping it's got enough in it to give us at least one start. So we've obviously got our positive there. But where's there on earth? Where is there on earth? One of them will do. No, it's there. It's there. It's just that was covering it. So please be enough in here. We have some life. Keys in my pocket. So this is a keyless go. Keyless go, yes. So yeah, we have some life. So yeah, your start button down here. So all our lights are on, and there goes the heads up. Yes, love it. Oh, it's cool. Can you see it in the screen? Yes, I've never had a car with heads up. I hope you can adjust it because it's a bit low for me. Like. Let's see if she starts. Oh, booster's too low. Damn it. Anyway, that's devastated me. One of my mates got some jump leads. So can you adjust that? You must be able to adjust that up. So it's showing some pedestrian warning system stuff. It's got your full on digital. Oh, look at that. And we're dead. Oh, we're back on. Got a little bit. We've almost got a full tank of fuel. Go on. What's this lot then? Yeah, the battery keeps cutting out because it's dead, so dead, should I say. Boo! Boo, boo, boo. Anyway, let's see if we can open boot. Have a look in there for a minute. We can. So what have we got? A grill. That headlight's toast, innit? Plastic arch. Another bit of bumper. Couple of bits of bumper. Nothing really exciting there other than that other headlight, which I'll show you quickly now whilst we're up here. It's there. All looks to be okay. A couple of scratches on the lens, so I don't know whether to try and get a new lens for it, maybe. Don't know. I'm gutted, I want to get it running. I don't know if there's anything else I can do really to get it running. So, that's that. It seems quite a clean car, to be honest. I haven't found any bad scratches or anything. yet anyway. I'm sure I will at some point. It is a 6-year-old car after all, isn't it? But aren't them seats nice? Needs a good clean. Nice, nice and supportive. Ah, looking wheel nut key. Ah, that's good. That's the result. Battery's pretty much dead now completely. Okay. So what do you think, guys? Some more buttons up here. What have we got? What have we got? What have I bought? What have I bought? I don't know, but I like it. It's nice. It's a shame we haven't got a bit more battery life. It's my bad, that. My bad. Window won't go up now either. It's completely turned off on it now. Yeah, nothing. Nothing at all. Alright, so that's the end of that then, isn't it? So I think first things first with this car, it's going to be a case of sorting out this suspension damage. New bottom arm would probably suffice to get this thing rolling, shall we say, which would obviously will have to obviously be done on here. There's not even any sill damage there, nothing. It's good, it's very good, happy. So yeah, first thing's going to be a new bottom arm, deal with that. Well, I'm going to have to get a new shaft and pull away all this stuff. That gear linkage, try and get that gear linkage working, and then it can move. Just jump in the car, it's terrible there, yeah. Jump in here. You can hear me a bit better then. Yeah, so there we go. Another car. I think this one I'm gonna have to repair this one. I like it. It's gonna make a really nice car. It's a shame about them wheels. We'll have to get a new set of wheels for it. I think I'm gonna try and find the proper genuine John Cooper wheels for it. So I'm not keen on these. Well, not the aftermarket ones that are on it. Perhaps I'll find some other aftermarket ones that I like. But don't like these that are on it. There's not enough spoke for me. You can see through too many gaps. That makes sense. So yeah, what have we got here? What car? What is this? It's. I don't think someone's gone to the massive effort of changing the whole interior, changing the brakes. I think because there's. I don't know because I've looked and drove for one of these John Cooper Works interiors on eBay. It's like £1,700. The brake kits are like £1,000. Would you really go to that expense? I'm not sure I would, for the sake of some seats, but they are really nice. So I don't know. I think, like I said, my theory is, with this being an early F56 before the fully fledged John Cooper Works come out, I think this is a Cooper S with all the factory options that you could get for a John Cooper Works. Because I know you can get you can get the options on the Cooper S's for the John Cooper Works Aero kits. The John Cooper Works Performance you can get put on them if you want. It's just like an engine tune and stuff. Although the fully fledged John Cooper Works engines are slightly different on the internals. So I think this has just been spec'd up as much as it can from factory to be as close to a John Cooper Works as possible. But I'm quite happy with it, really. Like I said, with it being 99% convinced it's been mapped, it's going to have more power than a John Cooper Works, with a bigger intercooler and stuff. So I'll have to make sure I replace that bigger intercooler if it's damaged with the same one, so it can handle the extra flow and boost, I think. So I think, well, there's nothing more I can do really. I'm a bit gutted I can't jump, well I can't get it running, but other than going home and charging my booster, excuse me, I had some bacon butties this morning, they're repeating on me. I can't really get it running, I haven't got any, I bet. Hold on 1 minute, I'll come back to you. Right, what I'll do is, I'm around all day today, so I'll go home. In fact, no, I'll take the battery off. I'm going to take it up and put it on charge. I'll do a few other bits for an hour or two, and then we'll come back. And at the end of this video, I'll throw it back on, and we'll get it running just in the end of this video. I might as well. I'm not going to go home and do anything with this footage until tonight, so it's going to be a few hours. For you, it'll be 2 seconds, but for me, it'll be probably half a day. So I'll see you shortly with either a fully charged booster pack or a charged up battery, and we'll get this car running. Hey guys, well, in reality that has just been a couple of seconds, because obviously I was just taking the battery off and I've noticed they've actually disconnected the earth side and put a cap on it. So perhaps we will have some life in this after all. I didn't think about this because Copart never do this, but I have noticed on a couple of cars I've got from the Cinetech site, they do disconnect the negative on the battery when they're in storage. It's a good idea, stops any possible fires out, but whether it's got any charge in it, yeah, I could hear things crackling then. I think, you know, we might be unlucky here. I'll just tighten up this lead. I'll come back to you inside where it's not as windy. Right, I've heard some noises, so I think we might be unlucky here, because we've got power. Yeah, we've got power. So let's see. Does run. It's not really happy. Well, it's running fine, but it's vibrating. So yeah, we're gonna have to turn it off. Okay. It runs. It sounded okay. It's just, you could feel, I think the gearbox side of the engine must be pushed back a little bit, because it feels like it's on solid mounts, if you know what I mean. You can feel the vibration of the engine through the car, whereas you shouldn't because it's on rubber mounts. But we have it's running, isn't it? So that's good. That's all I really wanted to do. We can't run it because of stuff like the inlet manifold's got a massive hole in it. You gotta remember there's no airflow meter on it, so it's gonna run rough for that as well. So I'm just looking at that sport there. You got sport, mid and green. Interesting.
Well, I'm afraid not, because we did.
Yeah, let's turn that off. But yeah, you got your heated seats. You got aircon. Heated windows. Traction control. What's that I button? What's that I mean? Alright, it brings up that screen. So your heads up display. So you must be able to tilt it further back then. How do you tilt it further back? You must be able to. Because if I sit up straight, normal, I can't see the writing in it. I have to duck a little bit to see it like you are now. I'm up here. So how do you dip that? There must be a way. But anyway, that's it for now. Right, so we got it running, and after all it had life in the battery itself, didn't it? So we can say the battery's good. That's good, because that's £100. It's obviously got a lot of faults, this car, a lot of problems, but like I said, I think it looks far worse than it is. Once you pull all that rad pack forward, all you've got is a front panel, some headlight brackets, bumper skin, bonnet, a few trims here and there, wing, rad pack. It isn't that much. It isn't that much really. So I'm quite happy with this. I'm very happy with it. But like I said, it will have to go on the back burner for a little bit, I think. I might get a video out soon sorting that suspension out, because that needs to be done. Because I'm hoping I will have a bit of room in the unit very soon, and it can go in there then, because I don't want to leave it out here, really. So yeah, alright. As always, thank you very much for watching. Cracking on with the subscribers now, 6,500 I think it is. Hopefully this might give us a bit of a boost. So as always, like, don't forget, at 10,000 I'm giving away an iCarSoft Pro scanner. So get yourself subscribed if you want to have a chance of winning that. And if you like this stuff, also get yourself subscribed. Don't forget the big thumbs up for the videos, it helps massively for YouTube algorithm. Yeah, that's it really. Any questions? Pop them in them comments. Tell me what you think about this car. Money wise, I'm going to keep that to myself for now, I think. Yeah, it was good value, I think. Anyway, it was a good value car, and compared to the stuff, I think the cheapest Cooper S, even that's just got the John Cooper Works aero kit, so it's not a proper John Cooper Works, is a yellow one. It's like £12,000 as a classified ad on eBay. Same age as this, so they're worth good money, these cars. Obviously this is a category S, so you can take off 2,000-3,000 off that really. But even at that, I think there's some money to be made out of this car, so I was prepared to take the trip down to Oxford to get it, because like I said, I watched quite a few yesterday at Copart. There was a 14 plate Mini, bog standard one of these basically, just a 1.5 diesel, driver's front, suspension damage, bonnet, bumper. It's like, even though it didn't look anywhere near as bad as this, you're still changing pretty much all the same parts. Just because my parts are far worse than the parts on that one, they still need changing. So it had 66,000 on it. This has got 52, by the way, 52,000 miles. It had 66,000 on it, and it ended up going, what's it? It's like almost £4,000 hammer price. So you're looking at £4,500 by the time you've paid the fees. It's just a bit mental really, that. For a bog standard 14 plate Mini, 4 to £4,500 from auction with damage. I'll tell you, just for comparison, this ended up at 5.5 out the door, and this is as close to a John Cooper Works as you can get without it being an official. It's titled as a Cooper S John Cooper Works, so it is a John Cooper Works. It's just the official proper John Cooper Works aren't a Cooper S, they're just a John Cooper Works, and they have the extra badges and a little bit more power and whatnot. But like I said, you guys, I know some of you guys know a lot about the Minis, so please do chime in and tell me exactly what this is. Just so I know, really, for when I'm selling it. Anyway, that's enough. This video is probably half an hour long now, isn't it? So thank you very much for watching. I hope you like the new Mini, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.